What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new video, and today, it is time that we discuss the utter chaos that is currently happening on the House floor, and in particular within the Republican majority. Now, this could really stem back from, the debt ceiling stuff, but really, these two in particular, you could say this started since January of 2021. There's a lot of chaos happening, but in particular between Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert, who, as many of you probably know, they never liked each other. But I think the past couple of weeks have really caused a lot of turmoil and chaos and a lot of bitterness inside the caucus for a multitude of reasons. Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter accounts in the description down below. Guys, go follow Real American Politics on Twitter. It is a great Twitter account everyone should follow. Of course, follow the Rumble page down below for exclusive content. And of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $3 a month, you could join Real American, which is a phenomenal deal, as it helps support the daily content we all know and love. You love the daily content? Well, this is the best way to support it. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. Alright, everybody. So yeah, there's drama between Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert, which is really a surprise. These two have never got along, which, when you think about it, it's not surprising, but you would originally think, wait, what? These two don't like each other? They're both kind of, Taylor Greene a couple years ago was outright insane, but good on the issues. Well, Boebert was a little bit cringe and, in my opinion, overrated. She still was kind of crazy here and there, but either way, when you really think about it, their personalities, yeah, I could see why they wouldn't mix at all. And it's always been troublesome between these two. Behind the scenes, there's a lot of bickering, but, well, it went public today. Marjorie Taylor Greene calls Lauren Boebert a little bitch on the House floor. Yeah. Which, why would you say it there, of all places? Right in the front where the media can hear it, every congressman and woman can hear it. Why? Tensions between far-right Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene and Congresswoman Boebert boiled over onto the House floor Wednesday as Boebert tried unsuccessfully to force a vote on a resolution to impeach President Biden, which I'm not really going to talk about much because, quite frankly, we all know how this is going to go. It may pass the House, it's going to die in the Senate. So, but unless like 50 Republicans or Democrats, I should say, flip, we're kind of just going to ignore what's happening with the Biden stuff. It's crappy that they got Hunter Biden, that stuff, it's sickening. They could get away with that, but just realistically, nothing's going to happen. So, we're going to ignore this unless some Democrats flip, which they ain't happening. During the vote on the resolution Wednesday afternoon, Greene and Boebert had a testy exchange on the House floor, according to the Daily Beast. Boebert approached Greene, who was initially seated in the chamber, and confronted her about the statements you made about me publicly, the news outlet reported, citing two sources who saw the exchange and a third familiar with this matter, which, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Boebert. Wow, is that a surprise? I don't know, Boebert to me has always been overrated. It's like, you're not the most conservative, but it's like, I agree with Boebert here because Greene's been going into public lately about, Boebert and stuff and complaining to them. It's like, what are you freaking doing? I mean, Greene's been off the past, I would say, 10 months or so. I don't know what happened to her, but either way, it's very sad what's happening with Taylor Greene. I mean, she's going to the media outlets and attacking Boebert, which is like, why? I know she's cringe and overrated, but it's like, really? There's far worse people you should be attacking. Greene then called Boebert a little bitch, which, again, why would you say that on the House floor when everybody can hear you? The Daily Beast reported, adding that Greene accused Boebert of having copied articles of impeachment she filed against Biden, which is such a petty thing. Like, who frickin' cares? Democrats filed the same articles of impeachment 20 times against Trump. I guarantee it. It's like, who frickin' cares? Boebert pushed back at Greene's claims, saying that she'd not read the Georgia lawmakers' resolution, the news outlet said. Nick Dyer, a spokesperson for Greene, confirmed to NBC News that the outlet's characterization of the interaction was accurate. I had already introduced the articles of impeachment on Joe Biden for the border, asked her to co-sponsor mine. She didn't, Greene told reporters Wednesday. She basically copied my articles and then introduced them and then changed them to a privilege resolution. Who frickin' cares? This is my problem with Republicans. And it's starting to affect even the more, what I thought was one of the more conservative people, Taylor Greene, which you look at her Twitter account, it's like, what happened to you? You're not the same Taylor Greene from 2 years ago. You're the one that's want to support an immigration moratorium, make sure McCarthy, he's not speaker. Suddenly she's becoming an establishment shill? It's like, what? And then you're petty about the same articles? Again, who cares about, Boebert filed the same articles, which I guarantee you it was, and they changed the wording. I almost guarantee it. Again, I didn't read the articles because, frankly, it doesn't really matter unless Democrats flip. But either way, it's kind of petty to worry about the, she filed the same paperwork as me. Again, Democrats never deal with this. If they copy each other, they always do it. It's like, okay, we're trying to pass something. Who cares that, I filed the same thing? Greene, who has been feuding with Boebert for months, years, we should be realistic here, it's been a couple years behind closed doors, has also vowed to introduce privileged resolutions to impeach Biden and other top administration officials. Then why are you complaining? Just because you don't get credit for it? This is why Republicans cannot have nice things, and they can never win. Asked about Greene's claims that she copied a resolution, Boebert said, I'm not in middle school. And Boebert, in my opinion, handled this situation way better than Greene. Who frickin' cares if she copied the resolution? Who gives a damn? It's not important. What's important is, doing your frickin' job. Boebert had offered a privilege resolution to impeach Biden, which allowed her to force a House vote on it. But House Republicans ultimately decided to forego the vote and instead refer the measure to the Homeland Security and Judiciary Committees, a move the House Rules Committee advanced in a last-minute meeting after huddling with House Speaker McCarthy. This House could vote on sending the measure to committee as soon as Thursday, which I believe they did. McCarthy urged rank-and-file Republicans at a closed-door meeting Wednesday to oppose Boebert's resolution. He argued that bringing the resolution straight to the floor might be premature and that it should go through the committee process, which, again, fine. But it's like, why is Greene so mad that she supposedly Boebert did the same thing as her? Again, why does that matter? If it's so important to you, why didn't you do it now? We have the majority. Again, if she copied it, okay, fine, whoop-de-doo. There's a lot of things that get copied in the world, and you're worried about, maybe she copied my resolution. That's middle school stuff. And we should be more focused on what supposedly Biden did and all that stuff, which, again, I haven't read the most into it compared to other people, but if what I'm hearing is true, is damning. But don't focus on who filed what. It doesn't matter. What matters is getting the bottom and revealing to the American people what's really going on with the deep state, with the globalists, whatever you want to call them. Whatever you want to call the Biden administration. Losers, I don't really care. Be focused on that, not, I filed this beforehand and you copied me, therefore you're a rhino. Taylor Greene's been a massive disappointment. I mean, she's the definition of a Republican in 2023. When they are in the minority, my gosh, do they sound like nationalists? They sound base. They sound incredible. But then now, when they get a majority, we have to be moderate, we have to bend the knee, and we have to race bait on Twitter. Yes, Taylor Greene did that. Go look it up. It's a disappointment what Taylor Greene's doing, which again, I've never been the biggest fan of her. She proposed some good stuff, but it's just, what happened to that? The parts of Taylor Greene I've always despised was her personality. And well, her personality has become her policy. And it's not pretty. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Thank you so much. Godspeed to all of you.